150 miles, you don't want to spend that much more time on the ground. So, okay, so how do we do this? Let's begin with the warm-up, like anything else. We're going to warm up. Okay, I don't even call it that anymore. We're going to rehearse. Line up. We're going to get rehearsal. So one of the first things we do always is what we call these top-of-the-head drills. And some of you may have seen me do this before or work with this. It's all about getting the top of your head as close to the ceiling as possible without completely leaving the ground. And there's a couple ways to do it. There's what we call knee grab, which is forward plane of movement. You're still moving forward when you do the second one, which is called frog style. And then the third one is we call march. So those three exercises, and usually we'll do 1 or 2 sets of 10 meters of just that thing. You would see the knee grab or frog style or whip. And I actually have some video, so I don't know why I'm doing that. So. But those are the first 3 exercises we always do. And I've already rehearsed acceleration, or those push piston mechanics with the first one. I've already rehearsed hip tilt with the frog style, and I've rehearsed the lift and whip of high-speed mechanics with the third drill. So in the first minute and a half of our warm-up, we're already rehearsing these, and you saw the tempo that I was doing it at. Okay? Then we work to different types of lunging. We call it push lunging, because it's the posture that you want to do it, whether it's work across the ring in shot and disc, or whether it's down the runway or across. It's the same kind of, whether we lunge forward, whether we lunge side to side, whether we lunge backward, it's working those postures. Okay? And then we get into the more movement stuff where we're doing all kinds of skipping and shuffling. Let me see if this will play. Figured I have to do it down here. Okay, no problem. So here we go with some top of the head drills. Don't just notice the technique, but hopefully notice the tempo. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a session with sprinters and hurdlers that goes at 6:30 in the morning. So they roll out of bed. This is what we do. They don't come in, wait, coach, hold up. You gotta
attack down.
We just, yeah, see, we're not attacking
Everything's
down.
a push.
I thought I cut the audio out of it. But I can't do that because that's kind of annoying. Maybe I can. Let me show the next one. So the idea of the push lunges is there's no rocking. There's no rocking back and forth. Everything is pushed in a certain sense. I did take the audio out of this. All right? Everything is working. Okay, crawling and climbing. Now we're rehearsing hip tilt. Some people call this elephant walk, which is fine, because the only way you do it, you don't get to bend your knees at first, and then you work from hip tilt to hip tilt and knee drive. Hip tilt and knee drive. So we're just rehearsing the hips doing what they're supposed to do when we want to run, jump, throw, vault, do whatever from there. And then, again, this is about the first minute and a half of the warm-up. They accelerate. But wait, coach, I haven't stretched yet. Hasn't been an issue. Okay? So then again, I talked about failure practice.